This time on Tuesdays for the next few weeks, Luis Garcia will be with us from the Internal Revenue Service with tax tips. Good morning, Luis.
Good morning.
Earned income tax credit. Now, the word credit sounds good, so tell us about it.
Well, this is one of those credits that makes a huge difference, especially if you work hard and you don't make a lot of money. The earned income tax credit can make that difference between putting you over to make enough money on your refund to get a better car and maybe get a better job. The thing that is most frustrating about this credit is only 4 out of 5 claim it. We have 20% that just leave this money on the table.
Wow.
It stays in Washington. It doesn't come back home. And it can make a huge difference. Let's say if you are you make less than $54,000 a year, you have 3 or more kids, it can mean up to $6,000 on top of your regular refund, which is averaging this year about $3,000.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, so you get almost $10,000 back in your tax refund, and you're not making a lot of money to begin with. That can make a massive difference. It's a down payment on a better home or a new car or whatever. Mm-hmm. But you're not going to get it if you don't claim it, and that's where we have a problem because a lot of people say, well, I make too much money for that, or this is one that we see a lot in Battle Creek and Kalamazoo area. I've always made more money than I needed to qualify for this, but they don't realize in some cases now they're making less money, or now they're not working as much as they used to. Now they're in a lower tax bracket and they qualify for it now, but they don't go and check and see if they do. So we strongly recommend that you either use a professional tax preparer, go to IRS.gov and use the EITC assistant. United Way has a fantastic volunteer income tax assistant program. You can just dial 211 from any phone, and they will find a volunteer income tax assistance location close to you, and they'll figure out this earned income tax credit for you. But the main thing is you've got to claim it. If you don't claim it, you don't get it.
That's incredible. So some folks just think they don't qualify for it. Other folks probably don't even know about it.
A lot of folks don't know about it. A lot of people think, well, I'm just going to let my tax professional fill this out for me, or, I just answered all the questions that the software asked of me. But they don't realize you have to sometimes take that extra step to see if you qualify for this. Mm-hmm. And if you go to our website, irs.gov, and you click on the EITC assistant, or just type in EITC, earned income tax credit, to the search engine, it'll bring you the assistant. And the assistant will ask you, how much did you make? How many dependents do you have? What type of income was it? Are you a joint or filing separately, or those sorts of questions? And then it'll figure out if you qualify, and then approximately how much you can claim for the EITC. But it's a thing where because people's incomes haven't been as steady maybe as they have been in the past, or a lot of people in the past have made more than would have them qualify for this. They forget that now they're making less money, they can qualify for it, but you have to claim it. So
it's best to ask the professional, your tax professional, every year if you do.
Yes. Absolutely. Right. And we're seeing more and more people who are, instead of just outright retiring, they may, or people who are, instead of, being a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad 100%, they're kind of blending in a little bit. And that may lower their income to the level where they do qualify for this.
All right.
And but you don't know until you actually work the numbers. So that's why we recommend it. And we also have an app that you could load on your phone called the IRS to Go. And the EITC assistant is also available on that app.
All right, IRS to Go. Look for the app, download it, and then check that EITC assistant there, or just type EITC in a search engine, and it'll help you sort out whether or not you are. Better yet, ask your tax professional. Luis Garcia, Internal Revenue Service, with our tax tip here on Tuesdays. Thank you. We'll catch up again next week.